Hey toy fans, it's Roberto here doing another unboxing, and this time it is the Kickstarter exclusive from Awaken Realms, the board game Nemesis. This is the first half of the newest Kickstarter, so I believe it is the content that they sold the first time around, and I missed that one, so I backed some of that. And when the second pledge manager opens, I will back, if I enjoy this game, I will back what is in there. And look, already, hopefully it doesn't fall out, but we can see inside of here, looks like they've packed the game. Let's see what we got. Looks like one of the characters. That's pretty cool. It says a character board. It's the medic. So, nice little packaging there. That looks neat. Got the, what is this? The Carnomorph expansion for Nemesis. And looks like some new baddies and possibly a new character. Not sure. But the box art looks pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna do this unboxing in pieces. I'll do the main core set. I'll get everything out of this box, and then I will show you the expansions in another video. This says it's the Nemesis Aftermath expansion. Oh, just an evocative piece of art on the back here. It's Awaken Realms. Pretty cool box art. But anybody that's followed my channel for any length of time will know that I am a huge Alien fan, and this is just this is not Alien as much as you can copyright infringe the Giger art. Looks like they did, but it looks pretty cool. So let's see what's on the back of the box here. It looks like it's got the board and the figures inside. Everything is real black and blue and purple. It's a bunch of dark colors. And what else do we got here? The Void Cedars expansion. See, I don't even remember what I kicked, but it looks like a lot of content. All right, so that's all that's in the box. And let's see. Make sure nothing else. All right. Now, so guessing one of these was the stretch goals. Not sure, or if the stretch goals were just packed into the core box itself. But pretty cool. Let's see what it says on the back of this box. Nemesis is a 1 to 5 player space survival game with incredible miniatures and clever immersive rules that include cooperation, bluffing, backstabbing, and all the other elements of iconic science fiction horror adventure. So, something that'll make you fight with your friends, you know, like Battlestar Galactica, which I don't know how much of a hit that was with my friends and family, but I enjoy that game. But yeah, there's a lot of they love the co-op in my family, and not so much the backstabbing, because they take it a little too personally. But regardless, it says the crew wakes up from hibernation. The damage report states that there's critical system failure and the ship cannot continue to cruise. The task is to find the damage, repair it, and safely return to Earth. The problem: one crew member is dead. Ooh, somebody ripped open his hibernation pod and pulled his body out. To make matters worse, you can hear noises in the vast corridors of the ship. They sound unlike anything you've heard before. When faced with the ultimate horror, will you trust your crewmates? Probably not. But let's see what these crewmates look like. One thing that I know, and I've seen this the first time it went up on the Kickstarter, I don't know why I passed it. Maybe it's just too expensive. So I know this was not a cheap one. But for as big as Alien fan as I am, when I seen it wasn't released anywhere but Kickstarter, started reading some of the reviews. When I got a second shot at it, I was not going to pass it up. So here we are. And The second Kickstarter kind of looks like Dead Space, and if you've played that game's awesome. The first one anyway. It's the only one I really played, but that game was awesome. So more space horror, Event Horizon looking game, but crossed with aliens. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, got that black satin finish on the inside, and got the rule book. So good floppy Fantasy Flight style rule book that'll get that's hard to handle, but got some what looks like the map, a whole lot of text and breakdowns. It looks like of the cards and how to play, flow of the game, movement tokens. I do like that there's a little bit of art peppered in here or there, so that's always good to see. I wonder if it's got any backstory. Kind of skipped right off over game introduction. Let's see. In there, started like countless times before. Yeah, it looks like it's a page of actual fluff to get you in the mood to get murdered by some space xenomorphs. So, fairly cool. Let's see. So that'll teach you how to play. What do we got here? Basic rooms 1 and 2. I don't know if this is like a special setup or just a cheat sheet, but a room sheet it says. Okay, room sheets, basic rooms 1 and 2, additional rooms. Is that what it says? Yep. So, looks like 2 cheat sheets. I think these punch out to become the actual board. So, that's neat. Got your intruder board, some other punch outs, some more boards pieces that look like they're numbered 2s on the back of here. So that's neat. Ooh, we got the captain and what is that? The mechanic? Oh yeah, that mechanic just looks straight out of Dead Space. So that's kind of neat. Got the pilot and what is that? The scientist. Also looks cool. The artwork is just looks phenomenal. Ripping off Alien or not, they did a good job with their with the horrific science fiction crossover. Oh yeah, and this pilot looks like she's not messing around. She's got a giant gun. Hopefully she's a pilot like in Aliens where they had the Marines, and like even when the pilot was about to die, she pulled out her gun and at the very least tried to save herself. Got a soldier and a scout. That looks cool. The art is really good. What does it say on here? Let me take a look at one of these. So this looks like a nice piece of floppy hardwood, or not hardwood, cardboard. And anyways, looks like we got basic actions, and then is it the same? Like movement and shoot, melee attack, pick up heavy object, trade and craft item. This one has a crafting board. Yeah, they both have crafting, so maybe that's just across the board on all the character sheets. And I'm guessing, what is that? Damage? Like, well, my finger's just covering it up. Looks like could take some damage before you're dead. Picking up card wounds and what your miniature looks like. So cool. So what was that? That was 2, 4, what is it? 6 characters in the box. So not too shabby. What is this? Take a cool picture of your game box. Wow. Okay. So there is a game box for you, and it looks like some door punch outs, maybe. I think so. So there you go. That looks like it's a tuck box or something. And looks like a board. This thing's about to get unwieldy. It's not too bad. So, let's see. It's one of these cut boards, but it is double-sided, so that's pretty cool. So you got two different layouts on there. Next thing in the box looks like we have the miniatures, which is pretty cool. They look pretty beefy. Got like a crawling xenomorph looking character right here. So that's pretty neat. This looks like one of the player characters, a soldier probably. And another one, pretty neat. Looks like there's 3 of these crawling xenomorphs. Oh, this is kind of cool. There's you got a guy that's in like a wheelchair. So that's pretty neat. Bit of option. And this guy. Is this a soldier? Probably, not sure. But very neat looking miniature. They're actually a little smaller than I thought they would be. This is like 25 mil. This is like Warhammer or what is it, core space scale. So there's the pilot, I want to say. Looks really cool. There's a lot of detail on these on the miniatures. And or was this the pilot? I don't remember. But anyways, super detailed. It's gonna be a little tricky painting some of the smaller figures. Looks like a little gribbly of some sort. Just a there's a whole handful of them, maybe 6 of the small, probably face hugger knockoffs. It's a slightly bigger, like warrior. Let's see, in comparison to the 25 mil, this is probably like on a 40 millimeter base. So very cool. Got some yellow, what looks like tokens of some sort, plastic tokens. Looks like some red flame tokens. Looks like so we got some 3D, some red code action. Insert containment card here. So looks like there's some secret stuff going on with some red cards. I haven't seen anything like this since I was a kid, and they'd come with like little decoder rings or books where you get sticker books or something where you get a code secret message. Red cubes, some circles so you can put on the bottom of your figures if you don't paint them. Some beads, some clear beads, some stands. These are probably for the doors, and I'm guessing these are your player holders, maybe for your mat, for your character mat. Let's pop this in here. All right, moving aside, and last one. Okay, so this is nothing but cards and miniatures. So let's finish looking at these miniatures. So these look like there's some different poses. Still looks like it's the 40 mil size. This guy is how do you get around the copyright? You put 2 tails on your xenomorphs and make their heads a little bit shorter, apparently. But you get the gist as to who they are. It looks like, I guess it is 2 different poses. This one's like jumping forward, and this one's like leaning on a steel grid or beam or whatnot. You got looks like maybe it's a 50 mil base, and this guy's got like a slashing motion going on. Armored all the way around. Pretty neat. There's 2 of those. And here's your here's your big boy, or big girl, one or the other. Wow, got a horrific face on that sucker. Look at that hand, like, look like she's holding like a face hugger of some sort. And there's a whole bunch of smaller ones crawling out from underneath there. This is massive in comparison to the player characters. That's you're pretty much dead. I'm betting if you get caught by that. And we got 3 standard size sets of cards and 2 mini size sets of cards. So definitely getting that that Fantasy Flight feel with the mini cards. I mean, always never really that big of a fan of the mini cards, but it does allow for lots of cards to be put in your package. So some items, let's see if they got full color art on all of them. Synthetic foods, so that's pretty cool. Is it all synthetic food? Med kits, so some items, some green items. This looks like those are medical. These look like repair items. So what do we got? Duct tape. Nemesis plans. Ooh, a spacesuit. Technical corridor plans. So that's pretty neat. Some clothes. You can. Does it got a hat in there, so you can basically renegotiate your salary. Let's see. And looks like there's custom character loadout, auto loader, quest armor. Maybe it looks like they have the actual character's faces on it, so maybe these are custom to that character. Motion scanner, security key. It says scout on the bottom. I don't know if it's their starting gear or not. A hollow computer. So that's pretty cool. Lots of little cards. Let's try the other mini card. It's like some more quest items. So we got coordinates. Oh, so it's giving you some sort of layouts. We got some more items. We got some bullets on the back of this item. So let's see, is there any actual weapons in here? Prototype rifle. Here we go. Some space guns. Energy charge. Okay. Crafted items. A taser. Let's see, a couple more. A Molotov cocktail. Another taser. Let's see. Flamethrower. You're getting real alien in it with that. Flamethrower. Classic weapon flamethrower. That's cool. Adrenaline injection. What do we got? A prototype shotgun. Okay, lots of cool weapons that are in flavor with the Alien universe, or just sci-fi in general. You're always going to have prototype space rifles in your sci-fi games. Action cards. So, contamination. Oh, this must be one of the ones that looks like it's got the red coating on it on the bottom. Okay, contamination. Contamination, man, there's a lot of those. Covering fire. So these are all actions. Demolition. Search. Okay, don't know how the game works, but it looks like there's some action cards that let you do special things. So that was one. Then, what else do we got here? Intruder attack. A claw attack. A scratch. You don't want to get scratched by that big girl. You're pretty much done. Serious wound. Ooh, I like that. It's telling you where the damage went. What's it say? The cost of your item actions is increased by 1. Because your hand's all jacked up. Bleeding. Each time you've passed in the player phase, your character suffers a light wound. Doesn't sound good. Your body. you draw up to 4 action cards instead of 5. Let's look at one more. And an arm. Character has only 1 hand slot for heavy actions. Man, nothing good is happening on these. I really like that though. I enjoy when your characters really take some damage in any type of game. I'm a big fan of like Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, Dark Heresy, stuff like that, Kingdom Death, where you are just taking, your character's taking damage and you got some role playing going along with it because you're not 100% healthy. So you got some consuming fire, these events, the hunt, that's pretty cool. Let's read that. Move every adult intruder not in combat to a neighboring room with the character if possible. If there are several rooms to choose from, move the adult intruder to the next room with the lowest room number. Kind of reminds me of like the Alien RPG, where if you haven't played that, it's pretty cool. And they move from room to room against without the player's knowledge. They're moving in the background, like stalking you and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Noise and technical corridors. So these are all events. And there's one more stack to look at. Looks like we got a ship card. Nemesis Scout. I don't know what's going on with these cards. Looks like there's some art on there. Nemesis Covenant. Nemesis Android. So, character draft. Choose a soldier. Choose a scout. It's got some draft cards. I don't know, maybe that you pick randomly or something. Got what's called a pass card. And it says you are player 4. So, it's got some pass phase on there. Intruder player action. Oh, so there you go. There's for the bad guys when they're doing stuff. Move direction 4. Attack cards. Draw 1 intruder attack card using 1 special effect. Planning. So it's got a bunch of special abilities and the move direction. I'm guessing those are labeled on the board. And cleanup. Solo or cooperative objectives, regular objectives. This one just straight up says, aliens on a spaceship. Send the signal and the nest must be destroyed. Or send a signal and the ship must be destroyed. Oh man, so you got some hard choices to make. But that pretty much sums it up. That was everything in the core box. So keep watching and I will do the rest of the expansions in a video coming up. Thanks. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. See you next time.